The story was a real life story. The director actually went through the cancer thing, so it was her story. So she was going to be directing me. After I did that film and it came out, a lot of people reached out to me to come and be shaving my head every 5 minutes. I won't call names. Hi guys, my name is Kanyin Eros. I'm an actor and I'm on the seat with ViSTAR. Let's go. So I'm supposed to answer some questions. So the first question is my first audition experience. Okay, let me paint the picture. 2018, I was in 400 level. And I was going through this phase in my life where I was like, I really want to act, but I'm in dental school and this is not fun. So I was reading this book called Outwitting the Devil. And the book just gave me ginger. If you need motivation for something, go and read Outwitting the Devil. Because it gave me this audacity that I had, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to go for my first auditions. It was a very big production. They said the audition time was 9 a.m. I said, I'm going to get there for 8 a.m. Early bird. I get there, there's a ton of people, like I'm talking crowd. I said, this can't be the place. So I walk up to the security guard and I'm like, oh, I'm here for an audition. And he's like, enter now. He first giggled. And he said, enter. I entered. You know when a line is so long that it goes like this, it's like a zigzag. So I joined the line and people are talking and they're like, oh, do you have your headshots? I said, who is that? They said, no, you need a picture, blah, 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 blah. You need to go take a picture. I'm like, okay, whatever. I go with some people, I take the picture. I joined the line. It's now time to write your name. I kid you not, I was number 400 and something. I said, what really is happening around here? But I wasn't going to leave, right? So I stayed, I was there till like 2 p.m. They had us just standing around. All of a sudden, they just said everybody should go out. And I audition now, killing Shelley. They just said we're making noise, we should all go outside, blah, 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 blah. Then they locked us out. And we're outside, and everybody was acting like it was normal. And I'm just like, they're treating us like slaves. Killing Shelley me by, and I started like, you know, parrying a little bit. And then this guy came out and he was like, you guys are making noise, da 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 da. And I'm like, sir, you can't talk to us like that. You see the way he faced me, he wanted to beat me. He said, who do you think you're talking to? Da 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 da. I said, sir, you can't talk to me like this. So he literally wanted to like pounce on me. People now started begging him that, sorry, that she doesn't know any better, sir, sorry. And I was like, is this how people used to beg for a role in Nollywood? Long and short of the story, I auditioned around 4. They didn't even let me finish my lines and they told me to go. Okay, next question. My first set experience. It was actually pretty chilled. I remember getting there and I was very, very nervous because this was my first time on set, first time on camera. But the role was very chilled. I was supposed to play like a senator's daughter or whatever, so it wasn't really a big deal. So I get there and my first scene was supposed to be me running down the stairs, no lines. So I do it and I get down the stairs and everybody's silent. I've messed up. And I'm looking like, because I expected people to be like, oh, good job, next scene. They were just looking. And I was like, was that okay? And they're like, yeah, no, next scene. I was like, oh, okay. So yeah, my first set experience was pretty chilled. It wasn't a big deal. I was still in school, so it was difficult juggling the two. But it was pretty chilled. Everybody was cool. I worked with Justin Ben. Shout out to Justin Ben. Yeah, it was chilled. Nothing crazy happened. They didn't pay me though. I'm calling you out. You guys know yourselves. You guys never paid me. And you were supposed to pay me 50,000 naira, even though that money was small. But I'll leave you guys to God. Next. First fame experience. Honest to God, I don't have, oh, you know what? That's a lie. Okay, that's a lie. I recently did a play with Terra Culture. It's called Dear Dabby. And I remember I went for this premiere and the person was like, oh my God, Dabby! And I was like, oh my God, yes! So I guess, yeah, that was my first fame experience. I didn't really think about it that way. I mean, that's in blood, yeah. Oh my God. Okay, yeah, that was my first fame experience. Someone recognized me from a play. Shout out to Terra Culture. Shout out to Bolale Austin Peters. You're a real one. Next question. First time you felt like you might actually make it in the industry? I'm still waiting for that time to come. You guys, I feel like these questions are like very triggering for me. First time I actually felt like I would make it. Maybe now, maybe yesterday when Mide called me for this interview, because you know Mide only calls stars. So when he called me, I was like, you know what? I might actually be doing all right. I might be on the right track. So yeah, yesterday night, that's when I felt like I could actually make it. First lead role experience. Oh my goodness. Okay, so right after I finished my final exams in dental school. Sorry, I'm going to be mentioning dental school a lot because that was like 8 years of my life and I cannot forget it. I'm Dr. Kanyin Eros. And that's song, period. Okay. So my first lead role experience, I had just finished my final exams in dental school. And prior to that, in 2020, I had auditioned for her for something. I didn't get the parts or something, I can't remember. No, I got the part, but I was scared about COVID, so I said I wouldn't do it. Anyways, so she reached out to me when I finished my final exam, and she was like, oh, there's this role, but I have to come tomorrow. So I'm assuming the person that actually was supposed to play it couldn't make it or whatever. So she messaged me and she was like, I should come the next day to come and do film. And I said, okay, no problem. She sent me the script that night, I read through it, and the next day I got on set, they put me in makeup immediately, and the director comes and he's like, okay, we'll soon start shooting. I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know the script, but I had to learn the lines. Like, that's when I really learned that I have tenacity and I'm very good at keeping things in my brain. Because while I was doing my makeup, I was like this. They were putting my eyelashes. I was like, wait 1 second. So I learned the lines that day. We started shooting and I worked with Maurice Sam, actually. And the name of the film is Carolina. You could go check it out. It was a nice experience. It was very fast paced though. We shot in like 4 days. And I also worked with Esosa Bernard, who's another fantastic actor. Shout out to Esosa. Yeah, it was a fun experience. Maurice was great, the director was great. It was just very fast paced and it involved a lot of crying and emotions. And they would really expect you to go, oh yeah, cry. We don't have time, we're losing daylight. I'm like, bro, I'm losing teardrops as well. But like they want you to be on cue. So it was a very interesting experience, but it was fun. I loved it. And after that, I was like, you know what? This is what I'm supposed to be doing. Because even with the pressure, I still had a blast. Yeah. First embarrassing industry moments. I don't get embarrassed though. You know me, I'm always like prim proper. Nothing comes to mind. Let's see. Yeah, no, I'm kind of perfect. Next question. First role that made people recognize you. People have come again with these questions. I said nobody has recognized me. 8 hours later.
8 hours later.
First role. You know what? People really recognize me from Instagram. You know, I've seen a lot of people that are like, oh my God, Kanyin Eros, you're the one that does the Secret Lives of Nigerian Women thing. And I'm like, yeah, that's me, girl. So yeah, my Secret Lives of Nigerian Women, people are really propping me up for that. God, let my story change soon. First role that terrified me, oh my goodness. I guess my very first role, because that was my first time on camera, that terrified me. But I would say the one that really like shook me to my core was when I had to play a cancer survivor. Because one, the story was a real life story. The director actually went through the cancer thing, so it was her story. So she was going to be directing me. So there was that pressure. I was playing like a living person and she was right there directing me. But also I had to shave my hair on camera. So that was also very interesting. At the time when I agreed to it, I wasn't really thinking about it. I was like, his hair to grow. The day I was supposed to do that scene, I had to go to the bathroom and I looked at myself in the mirror and I said, Kanyin, you're actually mad. Like people have said it before, but this is proof that you're actually crazy. But yeah, it was a good time. I'm happy that I got to help her tell the story because she really wanted to tell the story. And yeah, my hair has grown back, as you can see. So yeah, that was my first role that terrified me. But it was fun, I enjoyed it, and I wish to do many more. And after I did that film and it came out, a lot of people reached out to me to come and be shaving my head every 5 minutes. I won't call names. But yeah, it was a good experience and I'll do it all over again for sure. Blockbuster or festival darling? Ooh, see, I'm very indecisive, so when it's time for this and that. Okay, Blockbuster. I'm sorry, I love festivals too, but Blockbuster. Fame now or longevity? Longevity with fame. Risky script or guaranteed hit? Oh, so I have to talk from a perspective of my brokenness. So I will say guaranteed hit. But if I have money, definitely risky script. You know, that just makes sense. Name your top 3 roles and why. That I've played. You would know I'm not done much. I swear this is a setup. Okay. Top 3 roles. Ireti, where I got to play a cancer survivor. That was really groundbreaking and life-altering for me because I got to sort of dig deep into a part of me that I didn't know existed. And it also sort of helped me heal through, because I've lost someone through cancer. So, you know, it's very nice to sort of feel connected to him. Another role. So I played a businesswoman in Visa on Arrival. That was very, very great. It was so challenging and so much fun. Then another role. Oh, yes. Thank you. My Secret Lives of Nigerian Women series, okay. I'm gonna rope that into one because I played different characters in it, but like Funmilayo Ransome Kuti, Margaret Ekpo, and Chioma Ajunwa, and Hajia Gambo. Funmilayo Ransome Kuti has done more than drive a car. She has led movements and she has led to people, women voting and having voting rights and killing it all around. So yeah, those are the 3 roles that I love. More to come. What's the hardest no you've had to hear in the industry? Ooh, the hardest. I feel like I hear no every day. In fact, I heard no like 2 days ago. They sent me a nice letter like this saying, you know, you're great, but not that great, girl. They were like, psych, psych, you think you're good? You're not that good, baby girl. We have someone better. Watch this film in a few months and you see why we didn't choose you. That's what the letter said in summary. But it's okay. I don't take offense to it. The hardest no. Honestly, like I said, I hear no every day, so I don't think there's anyone that's actually hard. Actually, that's a lie. I got a no, and it wasn't even a no, we don't want you. It was a no, the money you're asking for is too much. And they, you know, ended up giving it to somebody else. And that really sent me into like a depressive episode where I deleted my Instagram, deleted my TikTok. It was a whole thing, but it wasn't meant to be. But yeah, I guess that's the hardest. But I hear no every day. It's part of our job. I'm starting to sort of get used to it because in this industry, you're going to hear more no's than yes. So it is what it is. What role changed you as a person? I feel like I've spoken about this before. It's Ireti. Because I sort of had to forget about my physical appearance and my beauty. I had to sort of lean into the character and bear myself and just be raw and vulnerable. I feel like that really, it made me see that I had more to me than just vanity, and also that I could play something I can't necessarily relate to personally and still find the truth to it. So yeah, that's the role that changed me as a person. Who would you call to help you lie your way out of trouble? Who would I call? Lie my way out of trouble. I guess my best friend. Yeah, I'll call my best friend. That girl is a superb liar. Oh, my manager. Mr. M, that man is a... There was one time I was on the road with him. He was driving and last man stopped us. If you see how this man was whipping lies, it was just like boom, boom. Even me beside him, I was like, now me, they follow you. He said, we have a meeting here, so we had to do this, we had to do this, da, 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 da. He was just spitting the lies. So you know what? Mr. Martin will be a good person, or my best friend. One of the two. I would have said Sharon, but that girl, she will cast us before the end. She'll be like, I'm not just me, I can't confess. Who is your dream co-star and why? Oh my God, I have so many. I've already worked with Sharon in some capacity, so I guess no. There's so many people who dream co-star. I would love to work with Nse. I've already done something with Bisola. I guess Nse, and then RMD as well. Genevieve. How can I forget Genevieve? I would love, absolutely love to work with Genevieve. Like, that's my dream. Yeah, for sure. Because she's just amazing. I don't need to give a reason for Genevieve. She's Genevieve. Like, it is what it is. Even you that are not an actor, you would love to work with Genevieve, right? Exactly. So, what is your dream role? I have so many. I'd love to do a biopic. I mean, I'm doing it in some capacity right now, but like I want to do it on like a bigger scale. I would love to play an action role where I'm like I don't even know how to say it well, but when we get to that time, we'll train well. Where I get to like whip things out and like doom, 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 like a Charlie's Angel type of thing where I have to like get really fit. Or like even a Woman King type of thing. It doesn't have to be like, it could be like a, you know, a rural setting type of thing. It doesn't have to be guns, but just something very active that I have to train and change my body and morph into like this rugged person. Like I'm looking forward to something like that. And yeah, honestly, also the ordinary woman. Like I'm just excited about playing roles in general. It could be a secretary at an office. That's because those people have interesting lives as well. Like they have family drama. They have, in fact, those are the ones that have the best drama. They have love lives. I just want to play a woman who is multifaceted and who just is living and existing. So yeah, any female role, I'm excited to play. That is written well, and it's not just the side chick and the girlfriend and the supporting wife. Shout out to the writers in Nollywood. Who am I going to nominate? Drum roll. Sharon Rotimi, of course. Who else? That's my girl, and I think she'll do amazing. And she's a beautiful girl, and she'll be amazing. Her skin will pop on this yellow wall. So, Sharon Rotimi, you're up next. Get ready. Hi guys, my name is Kanyin Eros. I'm an actor, and I just finished sitting with ViSTAR. Yeah, I had an amazing time. I can't believe it. It literally finished in like 2 seconds. I didn't feel like I spent enough time here. I had so much fun. Everyone was so nice. I loved the questions, and I'm taking this iPad with me.